Season 8 is here, and with it comes a multitude of new goodies, one of them being the big iron on your hip, the BFR Titan. Hey guys, it's Cody, and you're watching The Final Central. The BFR Titan is the first for the heavy class, a 5-round revolver with a punch that packs a whole lot of. And let me tell you, it hurts. Let's check out the TTK, or time to kill. Light is 2 shots regardless of where you hit, or about 0.8 seconds. Medium is 3 shots, or around 1.6 seconds. Heavy is 4 shots, or roughly about 2.4 seconds. This weapon is genuinely really good. With the crazy TTK and an outright 98 damage to the body or a massive 147 to the head, it's not something to mess around with. This gun is perfect for getting those opening shots that heavies need to start the fight. Just one shot puts someone low enough for a light to dive in and clean it up. Couple this with say winch claw and you can one-shot headshot a light, or at least secure a headshot on another class. Granted, it's a skill check, one I personally can't seem to pull off consistently, but when it works, oh man, it's satisfying. So I found a way to do it a little bit more reliably. When you're winching, you're just going to hold back so they don't get winched as close to you, and it's less of a flick. It makes it way easier to hit. Because the Titan is so punishing per shot, it rewards precision over spray. If you're the type of heavy who likes to anchor a position, hold angles, or punish over peekers, this is going to feel incredible. It was built for you. The Titan has 5 rounds, with a pretty tricky delay between each shot and a long reload, around 4.6 seconds. That's standard heavy weapon territory, so nothing too scary, but you need to be mindful of the in-between shot animation. If you interrupt it in any way, it forces you to restart the entire animation before you can shoot again. That's a huge deal, and probably why the winch combo feels so tricky sometimes for me. Let's talk about sights for a second. Revolvers in this game are odd. I recommend iron sights because they feel more accurate personally, but no matter what optic you run, you'll need to aim slightly lower than where you actually want the bullet to land. If you run a sight though, the compact reflector feels the most true to where the bullet actually hits compared to the other one. Speaking of aiming, hipfire feels inconsistent as well. It feels like there's a movement penalty, but after some testing in the practice range, it actually is the opposite, with the occasional one-off misfire. So I'm not too sure if that's me or what's going on, but just keep that in mind. Because of all this, I highly recommend just sticking to ADS because the duels are so much more reliable, and hipfire can be there as a clutch in close quarters, but treat it as a last second panic option and not something that's guaranteed. Let's talk about learning curve. It honestly took me quite a while to get a real feel for the BFR Titan. While it's incredibly fun to use, it's also kind of tough to master in my opinion. But the potential on this thing keeps me coming back. Every time I land a perfect string of shots and absolutely melt who's ever in front of me, that level of euphoria is unmatched. So I highly recommend any heavy to pick this up and practice your little heart out. Quick fun fact about the BFR is it deals a ton of damage to gadgets and environmental objects such as ziplines. For example, they break in literally one shot. That's huge for cutting off enemy rotations, stopping quick escapes, or just being annoying to your team. This also means it's fantastic for objective denial, destroy a barricade, or instantly clear deployables to open a bush. And the absolute work it puts out for stalls is second to none. If anyone goes for a steal, best believe this thing will get in their way, especially when you got that easy headshot. Overall, the BFR Titan is a solid addition to the heavy arsenal, and is slowly creeping into the meta. Some players are already calling it OP, and honestly, I can kinda see why. It plays a lot like the pike, but designed specifically for heavies. What do you think of the BFR Titan? Is it as OP as everyone's starting to say, or is it just another flavor of the month phase? Let me know down in the comments. If you want to talk loadouts, share clips, squad up for tournaments, make sure to join the Final Central Discord. The link's down in the description. We've got discussions on new weapons, meta shifts, and a ton of players looking to team up. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date on everything in the game, hit the subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you in the finals.